Oh, that's the monastery. That's the basilica. I need Gothic architecture. Alright.
What do you wish of me?
Ready for orders. Ready for orders.
Hughes, who is the defender of Tunis. Definitely need public order. It's positive right now, but that's mostly because there's a big army sitting here. Economy is being kept afloat through trade. It's being kept positive by trade. I feel like I could fairly easily exploit more out of my internal income, though.
Perhaps.
But yes, trade is important. We get bonuses to trade, so it's not surprising, because we produce and export more manufactured goods. Maybe you can take Luxembourg. I'm allied to them, though. I mean, what I was trying to do was improve my relations with, for example, Lorraine as high as possible. It's currently 540 positive. But even with that, they're just not going to accept to become a vassal, so you can't diplo-vassalize them. Even with these ludicrously high relations that I have with people. Like Switzerland, 400.
As requested, I come to ask.
That's not a counter-proposal. That's a different proposal.
Your people's reputation goes...
See? You just can't do it. So there definitely needs to be a downside to just allying everyone and their dog. Built in through mechanics. Like, making it more difficult to get more alliances. Excuse me. Oh, and Edward. This is the king. Has leveled up. And the king is one of the weird ones who actually wants influence gaining situations. Bertrand staying here. Yep, that's the last unit that Bertrand needs to recruit.
For battle.
You're going into Dijon. Where, because there's no crusade on, I can't actually recruit crusaders. Oh, okay. So once you've got the crusaders, you keep them, but you can only actually recruit them during a crusade. Nope, that's not true. They're in the recruitment sector, as opposed to the crusader sector. But here you actually have to recruit them over time. Okay. Well, that means that I can get multiple of every unit type. So I'm going to get rid of the sergeants, because compared to the crusader sergeants, they're a bit rubbish. We're going to get the Ritterbruder, because I think the Ritterbruder were good, and then we're going to get the Sarientbruder as the sergeant. Which I think actually means sergeant brother, and then knightly brother.
Get the stakes up.
Oh no, I can only recruit one.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people. We need good fighters. Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life. Come, fight with us.
Well, that's our 4 cavalry units. And then we can also get the dismounted knights, but I think I'm going to stick with the Sergeant Falchineers, because this army actually has them. How are we doing for ranged? We have no ranged units. So we'll probably get a couple of those.
Soldiering, it's a good life.
Get 2 crossbows. And then the rest is going to be trebuchets, which we'll have to get in Paris once we've established production of those again. Okay, so you're going to get the Mustering Grounds, which is going to be the last building of the Mustering Ground. Which is the jousting lists. And next turn, I think we will be in a position to go and take Roskilde. And also destroy the King's Vanguard rebels, probably. Did I try to offer money for them to become a vassal? I have not. I will try that.
I dislike begging.
That's a good suggestion. Anyone know why I can't play the 1212 mod? I don't have the campaign option. Instead, I have the prologue from vanilla. I can't figure out how to run this mod. Have you enabled it on the mod list? Like in the launcher, there should be a button which is mods. Make sure it's enabled on there. Make sure you've got all of the submods required to run it.
We find our coffers temporarily empty, and we're wondering if you would care to make a contribution.
And all the parts are in the proper order. In that case, take it up with the mod devs. They would be able to give you a lot better feedback about it than I can. You can find their Discord. Give me a second, I'll link you it. Where is it? There it is. You can find their Discord right there. And you should be able to ask there and they'll be able to give you much better tech support than I can. Alright, so let's go to Brabont and say, hey! How about I pay you a oodles of cash, because oodles of cash I have. Ah, going too far. Come back. Auvergne's going to build libraries. So many libraries. All of the libraries. Flanders. I might also want to build a library. It's already building a library. So what else is Flanders going to want? I mean, quite honestly, probably just to wait until that's built and then you can build another civic structure. Paris is doing all the things it wants to do. Brabant. Let's go and talk to Brabant first. Although Brabant's not the one with the highest relations, it's Lorraine. Lorraine I want to grab while they're high, because right now they're dropping like a bomb. From plus 500 to 195.
In our good name, be welcome and speak in friendship. I will give a receptive ear to your words.
Ah, okay. Yes. I needed to bribe them. Cool. Alright then. Who's next? Switzerland.
You will find me a willing and attentive audience for your speech. Give tongue to your words, and I will answer.
Alright, Switzerland's a bit more expensive. What about Brabant? Because we've got historically good relations with them.
As requested, I give ear to your just and undoubtedly noble requests.
30 grand. Done. Upstelbaum. You'd be next.
You will find me a willing and attentive audience for your speech. Give tongue to your words.
Quick! Bribe everybody! Alright, so we got Brabant. Trier. We need to do Trier. Because then we'll have Lorraine, Brabant, Upstelbaum. And we're doing Trier now.
You will find me a willing and attentive audience for your speech. Give tongue to your words.
Oh man, it's good to be rich. And there we go. Haha! You genius! What a bunch of sellouts. Well, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Viennois. Yeah, Viennois has been really positive for a long time too.
You will find me a willing and attentive audience for your speech. Give tongue to your words, and I will answer.
Alright, now I'm starting to run a bit short on cash. Alright, Viennois is going to need to wait until I've got a bit more in the bank. We did just spend about 70 grand, after all. Everyone is a sellout for enough money. Yeah. And I've definitely got enough money. And then the other nice thing is there is the button down here, which is allowing you to annex vassals. So diplo-vassalizing is a thing. I just didn't think of bribing people. Because it was always low. Like, if it had gone to moderate, I would have been like, okay, if I pay you 10 or 20 grand, I can probably get you. But because it was always low, I just didn't think it was possible. Alright, where's my army? Oh, you were so close. Next turn you arrive. Huzzah. And then this army is here and ready to go. So let's get you into ordinary movement stance. Oh no, you can't reach! Disaster! Woe is this!
Would that I were as swift as the angels.
Let's see if this guy decides to move or not. And we'll hit him next turn.
We still haven't.
Meanwhile, Kadroth's Justice is just going to hang out over here. In Tunis. How's Tunis doing in terms of religion? I mean, Catholicism is rising rapidly. As is the public order. At what point can I get the level 3 library? Ooh, Rouen. Can get another building. And this was going to be the tavern. Because the tavern increases by percentage commerce income, which is ridiculous.
My lord wishes to bestow coin.
They know that my army is almost there. They know. Oh, they took Granada. Interesting. So the Almohads are back in southern Spain. The Reconquista will commence.
There is much merit in a treaty between us. So speak the wise at our table.
No. Not done killing you lot yet. Hang on, Islam's supposed to have a -2 hostile religion conversion rate. Oh wait, wrong game. HRE.
Can we not help each other openly?
No. Like, you're allied with half of Europe, but half of Europe is now my vassal, so no. So maybe once I have fully grabbed the whole of France, then we'll start thinking about wars against other areas again. Can you annex vassals? Yes, you can. So saith the wise Orlando. Baldur's Gate. Classic. Alright, let's go and kill you.
To battle!
You ran away, you wimp!
Moving out!
Oh, hello, Denmark. Naval invasion? No, land invasion.
Forming a blockade!
Which I can attack straight away. So this is going to be 2,500 against 2,500. Conquered France before Holland, just because I was allied with Holland for like the entire game and I could never vassalize them. Like, I wanted to do that diplomatically, and now that I know about bribery, I can. And I am. I mean, they're vassals, they're basically ours. Upstalbom, Brabant, Liège, or Lorraine. What was another one? There's like 4 of them up there, and they're all vassals now. Right. We are going to just straight up attack you, because I have trebuchets. Sorry, that was the other one, thank you. How do you annex vassals? There's an extra button on the diplomacy page, in the bottom left, near where you, like, accept it. Time to see these bad boys in action. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good siege army. 3 Houdedars, 6 Sergeant Falchions, 2 archers, 2 crossbows, 2 of the St. George crossbows, 4 cavalry units, and then 2 trebs. So we have flaming rounds, which have bonus versus elephants. Interesting. Poison rounds. Explosive rounds. which do massive bonus damage against infantry, cavalry and elephants. And then the standard rounds. Now, which of these is going to be most effective against buildings? Probably the one with the highest base damage. $225 versus $250. That's $350. That's $375. So technically, I think the flaming rounds do more. So where do we want to attack? Oh, attacking here with a naval assault would have been so much easier than dropping off 3 units at a time. Oh well. Because what we could have done is use the trebuchets and the cavalry to knock a hole in the gates and then have the rest of the army approach by sea. I think... It's actually kind of a tough decision, because that tower is going to support any attacks over here, so we can take it via that. So I think knocking a hole over here would be easiest, but I think we might actually need to knock all of this out. There's going to be a tremendous amount of damage. Towers, apparently. I don't think they'll actually shoot at me, though. So, let's grab the entire army. Let's grab the trebuchets. Let's double check their range. Okay, we can actually deploy just out of their range. So I think we'll deploy here. Although, actually, if I deploy here, I take out those 4 and I might actually be still in range of that tower if we decide to go inside from a firing position here.
Yours to command. Siege artillery ready?
What's your range? Here. Okay, so your ranges aren't as ridiculous as they are in base Attila. That's good. Because the catapults did seem to have a fairly short range comparatively. Are we in range of their towers at the start? We are, actually.
Siege artillery awaiting orders. As you command.
No, we're not. We're actually going to have you spreading out. No, we're not. Because he can't fit. Then we'll have our infantry over here. Our non-shielded infantry here. Cavalry here. Bossman here. Begin. Pause. Right, we're using Flaming Shot. We are going to take out that catapult first of all before he tries to take me out, which is unacceptable.
This last stand. No matter
How many shots do we get? 15.
Reinforcements. More for us to kill.
Forgot about reinforcements. Where are they coming in? Over there. Okay. We definitely want to set an interception course on that. Because there's quite a few men coming in. Curious about whether they're going to try and sally. Doesn't look like it. All the people running away. Ah! Ah! Yeah, just that. Ah! Now it is snowy, so this is going to make my cavalry much tireder, much quicker. Oh, they've already knocked out one of my catapults. That's not very nice of them. Did I check the enemy tower range? I did. Two of them down. Damn it! There we go. Nice. Alright, let's go and knock a hole in the gates. Nice.
We'll kill them all! Advance at speed! Riders, advance!
For glory!
Charge!
Advance at speed!
Advance at speed!
Interception's complete.
Heavy cavalry, ready and willing!
Nicely done, team. Alright, so let's have you lot arranged, say, here. Then all of you like this. Go.
Shock cavalry ready! At your service!
God give us strength!
Heavy cavalry, ready and willing!
Battle ready,
Engage!
Quickly now!
Alright, nice interceptions of the cavalry there. I approve, heartily. They knocked down your catapult. I knocked down their city.
Swift horsemen!
These scoots are trying to escape.
We hunger for blood and battle!
The
It's been
enemy's
destroyed.
gates have been destroyed!
Shoot the towers.
Enemy units have been rallied!
Yep, that was a very nicely done interception of their units. Hopefully we can kill their king. How fast are their scouts? 95. I'm a 90. So not as fast as we would like. 90 damage. Let's have you lot firing at that one. No. They have shattered.
Our horses flow!
The enemy is attacking our general!
You mean our general is attacking the enemy? I think they mean that my general is attacking the enemy.
Siege artillery ready!
Come on, people. Fire! Fire! Oh, they're going... Trying to get to that gate over there. And I'm sorry, Denmark, but I can't let you do that.
For the savior!
Riders forward!
general's dead.
Their general has fallen! Our victory grows ever nearer!
You guys up there you go.
The enemy tower is no more than wreckage now!
Hold on, what are you? You are sergeants. You go deal with that. You are sergeants. You get around behind them. Oh, I'm being shot by the catapult as well. I see.
You have destroyed the enemy tower!
That's good. Right, next I want you shooting
The enemy refuses to admit defeat! Their unit has rallied!
that one.
Ready and willing!
Don't know what you lot are doing. Come on, people, stop being an idiot.
Riders! At the double!
Oh dear, you don't seem to be braced. Well, that's a shame, isn't it?
Heavy horse at your command! Engage!
Are these Landwehren spearmen ready for what's about to happen to them? No. Alright, so we just obliterated the majority of their army before they could get to reinforce. My force set is finished, so you can back off.
Yes, Commander! Heaven can wait!
And you hopefully can destroy that watchtower before we start the actual offensive down there. But in the meantime, we've done exceptionally well here. I am really pleased with this. We lost less than 100. Took out 1,000. That was pretty nice.